How's up, y'all? I was popping this G. About to react to this video by Wesley Apex. This is commentators getting pissed off. They about to get mad. I saw Charles Barkley in the thumbnail. I want to see how he gets mad and what he's gonna say. But yeah, we're gonna see them getting pissed off or whatever. I did a similar video. It was announcers getting angry like sometime last year. This is a different compilation. So yeah, we're gonna see these commentators getting pissed off. Let's watch.
Gillespie, and now Beckham, and we find another way. Yet another way. That's hard to believe. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth.
Game's gonna change from this day on. And mark down the date, July 31st, 2014. Mike Redmond right now rips his shirt off.
That's my birthday.
I feel like doing the same thing.
Like doing the same thing. You're going in.
Major League catcher himself, Redmond. Get your money's worth, Red. Get your money's worth. It's an enormous call. It's a tie game. Redmond has been ejected. I don't care what I read, what they say afterward. That's not the right call. It's a bad call. It took them 6 minutes to make a bad call. What he'd like to do is pick up the phone, I'm sure, and call New York and go at it with those guys. Give me that number.
And Randy Moss, without even really being able to
now that's disgusting.
Shoot the moon to the fans here in Green Bay.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
Number two, I don't really know what words I can describe that are fit for FCC airwaves to explain the tragic decisions by J.R. Smith. You talk about asleep at the wheel. I got to tell you something right now. That is as inexcusable of a mistake as you can possibly make. It's not like it was in the throes of action. You are at your George Hill, you're at the free throw line. You have an opportunity to take a deep breath, pause, collect your thoughts and what have you. And still standing at the free throw line where he was inexplicably not boxed out, he grabs an offensive rebound and runs out as if they're trying to run the clock out because he thinks they have the lead. And ultimately blows it and sends the game into overtime. LeBron James is looking at him like he has to be the most idiotic individual on the planet Earth. He looks at LeBron James and says, I didn't know, I thought we were up. And there you have it. You saw what happened in overtime. I think about Chris Webber calling a timeout when there were no timeouts for a national championship on the line. I think about the great Isaiah Thomas, a two-time champion, one of the greatest guards we've ever seen in NBA history, throwing the ball in bounds under Boston's basket or near under Boston's basket. I consider those two flaws, those two faux pas to be epic. But I just don't know what to say about this. Look, man, I just don't know what to say. Scott,
keep me on drugs, all right?
It is rare that I am relatively speechless. That moment has officially arrived. I don't know what to say.
You still ain't speechless.
It is one of the most brain-dead, idiotic things that I've ever witnessed in covering basketball life. I didn't cover C. Webb in the Final Four. And that's an honest mistake because you're in the throes of action timeout. I didn't cover Isaiah Thomas going up against the great Bird and McHale teams in Boston.
They get excuses.
Trying to throw a quick inbound pass, but it still wasn't the smartest decision in the world. And we know how brilliant and cerebral Isaiah Thomas is. In the case of J.R. Smith, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Scott.
Somehow
I just don't.
Watch out. Oh, what are you doing? He threw him out of the ball game. You gotta be taping me. What in the hell are you doing? What are you doing, Wagner? You gotta be kidding me. That is so bad. That is absolutely brutal.
That's incredible.
That is unbelievable. I'll tell you what. They have got to start making guys be accountable. That is totally absurd. That just tells you he has blue. Here's an umpire in the American League knows nothing about the game of baseball. That's unbelievable. They have got to do something about this, I'll tell you. They got some guys in this league that have no business umpiring.
Yeah, that's...
They have no business umpiring because they don't know what the game of baseball is about. And he is one of them. We have always had problems with this guy right here.
He going in.
Well, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, sure, you know, AJ got hit, and look, he got hit in the upper part of his body.
I thought they're
right
supposed
there.
to
Okay,
remain like
warning to these
unbiased.
Guys.
Are they supposed to be neutral for the most part?
Just throw
I'll
it
tell you,
down
he ought to
there.
be suspended. He ought to be suspended. And if they want to keep him as an umpire, send him back to school and teach him what this game is about.
Yeah.
As they're narrating the game, I mean, of course, afterwards, the commentators have their opinions, but I feel like during the game, they should be
I
unbiased.
understand if this is a pee-wee game or if there's a bone sticking out of his leg, but that is utterly ridiculous. I mean, the Bruins are on the power play. It's the third period of a playoff game. It's a one-goal game, and you're going to stop the play for a guy who's still conscious?
If you're going to blow it down now when Toronto has the puck in the neutral zone. It doesn't happen.
That's not the point.
That's the point.
You don't disrespect your best player. If you don't have a great relationship with your best player, you're never going to win.
That's not true.
He did not.
That's not true.
He did not, well, in
That's
your
not
opinion.
true.
No, just because you say something, it's just
That's
your
not
opinion.
true.
No, it's not true.
Me and Pat Riley never saw eye to eye, and what happened to my man win. So it's not true what you're saying.
Well,
It's not true what you're saying.
It's not true.
I'm just letting you know what you did.
What's the man on
Let
that
him
team?
get his opinion out.
It doesn't matter.
Let's start.
It doesn't matter. I was a role player, you're right. But you know what?
That's my point. That's my point. I'm saying with your best player.
You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to championship.
I'm just telling you something.
Stop
The
babying
way he
the
carried you to that championship, no matter how much you scream you loud, that does not make you right.
Always on his head about that.
And that's why you're a weakness. You're a baby. Stop babying these players.
Baby, no play.
He don't play. He don't play. He got to sit his ass down. Period.
Period.
He ain't got to repair nothing. You got to stop babying the players. You got baby. That's why you ain't win.
He got the. I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you don't? Because I got 3 finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me, Chuck.
Everybody
Google
knows
me.
you're a great
You see
player.
that?
Everybody
Google
knows
me.
you're a great player.
You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to
No,
He ain't got to repair nothing. He got to step up and play.
We all didn't have other players carrying us up and down.
Why he can't let him get his opinion out?
You were a great player, but you wouldn't have got him if you didn't have Kobe.
Winky Wright has stated he wants to call you. Do you want to fight Winky Wright?
Well, is Winky Wright paying me or who's buying the fight? It depends on what the license fee is. It depends on what my share is. I don't fight just to be fighting. I did enough of that on Philadelphia streets in Philadelphia for free. So yes, I will fight anybody. But the fight is no problem. You got to make the fight. The dollars got to make sense, and we can move on and you can see better fights. And I don't have an attitude. I just want to get paid for my labor like any other working class citizen in America.
Well, it looks like tonight you got paid for doing not much.
Let me tell you
He always talking shit.
Wow.
He showed.
He was talking shit to Mayweather, I feel like.
He got clipped a lot in that fight. And it looked like he was hurt bad a couple of times. He stayed in there. He went for 3 rounds. You know, Michael Jackson, I'm not happy with. This guy was acting like a goofball tonight. You get this opportunity to come in and fight CM Punk, and you're doing like bolo punches to the body on top. Never looked like he was trying to finish the fight ever, right? Looked like he could have finished the fight a few times. Never tried. I don't know what that guy did for a living before we gave him the shot, but whatever it was, he needs to go back and do that again.
Damn.
He's 0-2 as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
on his
to
helmet.
that point, it seemed like he was trying to milk it to stay on TV longer. Did you get that sense?
I got the sense that he's a complete fucking idiot, and I couldn't wait for that fight to end, and I regretted not putting it on Fight Pass. That's how I felt about it.
About the welterweight division.
He didn't hold back.
2 of them.
Not pleased with Tyron Woodley's performance?
They broke the record for the least punches ever thrown in a title fight. There's not much to be pleased with or to talk about. I mean, what really is there to talk about in that fight?
Well, I mean, Damian Maia did everything he could to get this to the canvas. Tyron had incredible takedown defense. He did something that not a lot of people who face Maia are able to do.
You made it sound great. Thank you.
Are the bigger actually credible
organizations out there other than the UFC where guys are making a lot of money and getting paid.
His name is Dana
Oscar
White.
De La Hoya is an idiot. He's a liar, okay? And he didn't build Golden Boy. You know it. I know you're not going to smash De La Hoya and be honest about this. You're in the business.
I'll always be
You're
honest.
not going to battle with Oscar De La Hoya. You're in the business. You have to deal with this moron. You know,
I'll always be honest.
the reality is this. He came on
saying that
ESPN.
Schaefer built Golden Boy?
Yes.
Yeah, well, Schaefer obviously...
Schaefer built Golden Boy.
Schaefer was
not
considered the business brains behind the operation early on for sure.
Oscar did, yeah, there's no
Look at
brains
Molly.
behind the operation now. He just did an interview with a kid up named Aaron
Molly
up in
was
TSN
shook
in
for whatever
Canada.
reason.
He didn't know anything about the fights. He went up and did a press conference. He didn't know any of the fighters' names. Not only did he not know them, he didn't even take the time to write them on a piece of paper and read them off the paper.
You ain't shit.
Oh yeah, see, this is the one I saw.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass. You won't do shit.
I love that clip. You wouldn't do shit. He's like, get off me. He fucking touching his shoulder and shit. Don't fucking touch me. I'll beat your ass. Shut your old ass up. Yeah, this is entertaining. Seeing these commentators, get so emotional and, get into what's going on with the game. In my personal opinion, though, I feel like they should be as unbiased as possible because I know that, certain comments are made, things are said as the game is going on. Sure, you give your opinion to a certain degree, but showing that much emotion and being like, oh, he shouldn't have done that. Oh, this is ridiculous. This you're like, I don't feel like you should be doing all that. That only was happening with baseball, though. I don't watch baseball at all, but I've never heard that occur in, basketball. I've never heard any of the commentators be like, oh, my God, that play was terrible. Like, this is, I don't usually hear them get so emotional, but apparently that's the norm in baseball. I don't know. But, yeah, cool video. Very interesting. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.